Listen, folks, was that not an amazing game that we just saw this past weekend? The total dominant performance of Michigan over the Ohio State Buckeyes. Listen, as a fan, I couldn't be prouder of the team, of the way they performed, of the way they dominated the game. Listen now, before the game started, I wasn't so high on Harbaugh. He hasn't been winning the big games. It's been many years. How many times in a row did he lose to Ohio State? And then they come out and they put on this magical performance against the Buckeyes. You know what? I was so proud to be a Michigan fan. It was emotional for me. I've been a Michigan fan since Bo Schembechler won the Rose Bowl over Washington. Probably somewhere in those couple seasons there's when I first started watching the Michigan games as a kid. I've watched them ever since. It's always been my team. But we needed to win, and we did that. They went out and proved to the rest of college football that they can play with anybody. They look like the #1 team in the country the way they beat up on Ohio State. From start to finish, they dominated, they crushed them, they destroyed the Ohio State team. And as a Michigan Wolverine fan, I couldn't be happier. The team was so well prepared. The coaching staff had them ready to go. They had the game plan, and the players performed. They did it. There's nothing that I can go back to that game and say, hey, listen, that wasn't the right call, or that wasn't the right player. Boy, they took a bad penalty there. You know what? They did it. They won the game. They played great. Good discipline. Good game plan. And you know what? The coaches should be credited for doing an outstanding job. The players should be credited for how they performed, how they played. They looked great. They won like a Michigan team. Now, we're going to go into this Iowa game. Iowa's a good team. They got lucky to get into this game. Should they really be there? Wisconsin gave it to them. So, this is going to be a more fired up Iowa team than what we may think. This is their bowl game. This is their Super Bowl. This is their big game. Iowa's going to come out and give Michigan everything they can handle. And here's what I need to see. I want to see Michigan come back out with the same intensity, the same great game plan, the same discipline as what we just saw. I want to see them prove to the rest of the world that they can do it each and every week. This would make me so happy. Then, hopefully we'll get them down here in the Orange Bowl, and maybe they'll be against Cincinnati or something like that. That's who I want to see them play, because I want to be able to say, hey, Michigan beat 2 Ohio teams in the same year, Ohio State and Cincinnati. I think that would be phenomenal. So listen, I hope you enjoy the game this weekend. We have so much to be happy for. Our Wolverines look fantastic. Go Blue. I'll see you next week.